No, King Jack suited.
All in.
All in.
Here we go again.
7.5.
It's starting to get a bit of a burn mark on the felt with John keep doing this. I don't think the Pokeball boy's going to be too happy. Oh, Edward with the ace, though, in the big blind. He must be figuring out John's done this so often, he can't have a hand every time. He's short stacked. I've got a few chips. Can I call? Trying to get a read. John doesn't look too happy.
Fold.
Wow. Edward passes his ace. Someone's going to have to make a stand against John eventually. He's going to keep nicking your blinds. 1,500 in the middle worth nicking every time. And increase John's chip stack by a considerable amount.
Where's the 3?
Raised 3,000.
Yes.
Look at this. Edward's had some monsters tonight. Kings again.
Another 5,000.
Up to 8,000. 5,000 re-raise.
Does Lewis fancy his ace-jack?
5,000 to play. Fold, fold.
Does he put Edward on the steal?
All in.
Oh dear.
5,000 call.
Cool.
Edward calls in an absolute heartbeat.
3,500 more.
And Lewis is going to be digging for that ace. I'm sure he's trying to play footsies under the table with Kate to try and deal one off the bottom, but
24,500.
we only employ the best dealers here on Pokeball, I'm afraid, Lewis.
Situation between Lewis and Edward. If you can turn over your card first, please, Edward. Pocket kings for Edward. And Lewis, if you can turn over your cards. Ace-jack for Lewis. If you can deal the flop, please, Katie.
So 3 outs for Lewis.
The board shows 10 of spades, 5 of clubs, and 2 of spades. Lewis requires an ace.
An ace or 3-4 or some weird
6 of
straight
diamonds
draw.
is no help to Lewis. Only an ace will get him out of this.
Oh!
An ace on the river means that Lewis wins this pot.
Wow.
Pair of aces for Lewis beats the pair of kings.
I thought you didn't have me on an ace and you had
Well,
an ace.
Lewis finally got his hands on Edward's pile.
No, if I'd have put him on king.
And no cream either. That's outrageous. So Lewis Knowles, the 20-year-old industrial product design student. Monster stack now. And poor old Edward did nothing wrong.
8,000 raise.
Got all his, most of his money in, should I say, with the kings.
All in.
And got unlucky.
Take 1,000 back.
And now Edward making the tilt all in with his king 5. Is going to get looked up by David with his ace
Between
queen.
David and Edward. So, if you can turn over your cards first, David. David shows an ace queen, and Edward shows a king 5 of clubs.
He's got 2 live cards. That's the only saving grace here for Edward.
The board reads deuce, deuce, queen. David
Okay.
now has a pair of queens.
We can
Edward can still win with a king.
So 1 live card now. Okay, no live cards
Shows
now.
Another queen, giving David trip queens, and there are no more outs for Edward.
The house queens and deuces.
Nice hand. Well played. Thank you.
Played it.
Well played. Thanks. Well played. I thought I played pretty well. Just unlucky to get drawn on the river. But it's been really good day, and everyone's played really well. The quad 8 was memorable. I made probably a silly call, put him on a not a hand like that, and then the kings to finish off. It's been fantastic, everything about it.